Have you ever felt like something big is coming your way, but you can't quite explain why? Like there's a shift happening in your life, quietly but powerfully. Sometimes Allah sends subtle signs that you're being prepared for something far greater than you imagined, and that includes massive wealth and barakah. But the signs aren't always what you'd expect. In this video, we'll uncover 7 powerful spiritual and practical signs that mean you're next in line for abundance, and number 6 might just give you chills. These signs are not random. They're markers of transformation, alignment, and divine preparation. So, if you've been working hard, facing delays, or feeling a spiritual shift within you, this video is for you. Watch closely, reflect deeply, because Allah may already be paving the way for your risk in ways you haven't realized. Your breakthrough could be closer than you think. 1. You feel a strong urge to improve your relationship with Allah. One of the clearest signs that you're on the path to massive wealth is a deep, almost unexplainable desire to connect with Allah on a higher level. This isn't just about praying 5 times a day or reading the Quran. It's about a sincere longing to align your life with His pleasure. You begin to feel that true success can't come without spiritual grounding. You might notice yourself making more du'as, waking up for tahajjud, or reflecting more during salah. You start caring about halal income, purifying your intentions, and being honest in your dealings. This spiritual awakening is no coincidence. It's Allah softening your heart and preparing your soul to carry the responsibility of wealth without arrogance or distraction. Before Allah increases your risk, He increases your consciousness of Him. Why? Because wealth in the hands of someone close to Allah becomes a means of goodness, not corruption. This transformation of your inner world is often the first step before worldly blessings appear. If you're in this stage, don't take it lightly. It's a divine sign that Allah is preparing you, not just for wealth, but for a life of barakah, responsibility, and legacy. 2. You've been tested with delays, losses, or hardships recently. When you experience sudden delays, unexpected losses, or painful setbacks, it can feel like everything is going wrong. But in reality, these moments are often signs that Allah is preparing you for something far greater, especially when it comes to wealth and success. Tests are a spiritual filter. They remove what's unnecessary and reshape your mindset for the next phase of your journey. Sometimes the things you lose were only distractions or obstacles. Allah may be delaying certain outcomes to build your patience, discipline, and reliance on Him alone. These qualities are essential when handling abundance, especially if it's meant to serve a higher purpose. During these tests, you'll notice your perspective changing. You start questioning what truly matters. You let go of pride, ego, and unrealistic expectations. This inner shift is necessary before blessings arrive. Allah never burdens a soul beyond what it can bear, but He also never gives major wealth to someone unprepared for it. If you've recently faced hardship, don't despair. It may be the exact moment Allah is cleaning your path and molding you for the responsibility that comes with greater risk. Stay patient. This storm could be your sign of incoming abundance. 3. You're becoming less attached to material things and more focused on purpose. One of the most powerful transformations happens when your heart starts detaching from materialism. You no longer chase wealth just for status, luxury, or comparison. Instead, you begin to crave meaning, a purpose-driven life where your success benefits others and pleases Allah. This shift is a strong indicator that you're being spiritually prepared for greater wealth, the kind that brings true barakah. You may notice that flashy possessions don't excite you like they used to. Temporary pleasures begin to feel empty, and you start thinking about long-term value, helping others, building something meaningful, or leaving a legacy. This is not a loss of ambition. It's a refinement of intention. When your soul starts focusing on impact instead of image, Allah often increases your provision in ways you didn't expect. He knows that wealth in your hands will now serve a higher cause. It becomes a tool, not a trap. This detachment isn't about rejecting blessings. It's about being ready to handle them with humility and purpose. If your heart is shifting away from material obsession and toward mission and meaning, that's a divine sign. You're being aligned with a higher level of wealth and responsibility. 4. You suddenly start receiving help or unexpected support from people. Sometimes when Allah is preparing you for a major breakthrough, He sends help from places you never imagined. This help could come in the form of unexpected financial support, guidance from a mentor, or someone simply opening a door of opportunity for you. These moments may seem like coincidences, but in reality, they are signs of divine facilitation. You may find that people begin to show up in your life at the right time, offering advice, recommending you for a job, or connecting you with valuable resources. This support often comes without you asking for it, as though the world is aligning itself to push you forward. This isn't luck. It's a reflection of Allah's plan, unfolding in your favor. When wealth is written for you, Allah places the right people, conversations, and situations in your path. These helpers act as stepping stones, taking you closer to your destined rizq. Even a kind word or small gesture could be part of a bigger chain of blessings being set into motion. So if you've recently experienced unexpected support, take it as a sign. Allah is preparing the way, not just for ease, but for elevation. You're being positioned for something greater. 5. You feel driven to work hard, even without immediate rewards. One of the most overlooked signs that you're on the path to wealth is an internal surge of motivation, a quiet but powerful drive to keep working, learning, and growing, even when you're not seeing instant results. This kind of persistence isn't fueled by praise, recognition, or quick wins. It's a deep inner conviction that your efforts matter and will eventually bear fruit. You wake up with purpose. You stay consistent with your goals. Even when you face rejection, silence, or slow progress, something inside you refuses to give up. That's not ordinary ambition. It's a divine push. Allah often places this internal energy in the hearts of those He's preparing for greater provision. This stage builds your work ethic, your patience, and your ability to trust the process. It also refines your character, making you more disciplined, sincere, and ready to handle success responsibly. When you're working hard with little return, don't assume you're being ignored. You're actually being prepared. Your seeds are being planted, and your efforts are being recorded. That drive you feel is a sign that something greater is coming, and you're being equipped to sustain it when it arrives. Keep going. 6. You experience deep inner peace. Despite external challenges, and one of the most profound signs that you're close to receiving massive wealth is the presence of inner peace. Even when life on the outside feels uncertain, you may be facing financial pressure, career setbacks, or family struggles, yet there's a strange calm within you. This isn't denial or passivity, it's a spiritual stability that comes from trusting Allah's plan. This inner peace is a divine gift. It signals that your heart is no longer shaken by temporary trials because it's anchored in faith. You've stopped complaining, comparing, or panicking, and instead, you move forward with quiet confidence. That's a powerful sign that Allah is strengthening your heart before elevating your life. Wealth isn't just about external gain. True risk also includes peace of mind, emotional strength, and the ability to stay grounded when things aren't perfect. When you reach a point where your soul is at ease, not because everything is working out, but because you've surrendered the outcome to Allah, that's a major spiritual milestone. If you're experiencing this calm amid chaos, know that you're being spiritually upgraded. That peace is not empty. It's preparing you to handle the blessings that are about to unfold in your life. 7. You keep seeing reminders about wealth, growth, or success, almost like signs. Have you noticed recurring messages about wealth, success, or personal growth appearing around you in conversations, videos, books, or even random posts online? These repeated reminders aren't always coincidences. They can be signs that Allah is drawing your attention toward the next stage of your journey. When your mind and heart are ready for elevation, your environment begins to reflect that. You might feel like certain ayahs from the Quran, motivational quotes, or real-life stories keep showing up at just the right moment, encouraging you to keep moving forward. This is often how divine alignment works. Allah places subtle signs around you to prepare your mindset and awaken your focus. These reminders are meant to activate something in you, a vision, a plan, or an idea you've been ignoring. They're like spiritual nudges, pushing you to recognize that you're being guided towards something bigger. If you've been seeing signs that speak to abundance, opportunity, or a higher calling, don't brush them off. Allah communicates in countless ways, and your heightened awareness is part of the preparation. These signs are not just for inspiration. They're a message. Stay alert, stay prepared. Your time for wealth and success may be very near. If you recognized even a few of these signs in your life, know that it's not by chance. Allah never prepares a soul without purpose. Your journey toward wealth, success, and barakah may already be unfolding, step by step, test by test. Keep trusting, keep striving, and stay connected to your purpose. At Deen, we're here to help you grow spiritually while you rise in every area of life. If this video gave you clarity or hope, don't forget to like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more inspiring Islamic content.